I've been thinking about this. There's a saying that everyone knows. It's the only thing that is constant is change. And I can't think of a group of people around the world that saying applies to more than in Igbo. All we've known is change when you think about it. All right, fair enough. So for thousands of years, Igbo people have been existing and doing what they're doing until everything changed in 1857. That's when the missionaries came over. And that change is documented very well in books like Chinua Achebe's Things Fall Apart. So we experienced a lot of change. But it didn't stop there. We then had to come together as Nigeria in 1914. So Lola Guard made sure that Northern Nigeria and Southern Nigeria become one entity. And then we got our independence in 1960. And we thought this is the dawn of a new age where we are Nigerians, and that's fine. And then 1967 happened. Between 1967 and 1970, we had the Civil War. And that changed a lot. That changed our attitude towards ourselves, that changed our perception towards ourselves, it changed our psychology. And what happened? More change. In the 70s, there was mass migration, and we migrated to every corner of the planet. And that's why they say, if you go somewhere, you definitely see an Igbo family. And if you don't, run, because they're never going to go there. And so here we are. We are in the diaspora now. We're in Birmingham and the surrounding areas, the Midlands. And that's where ICAM comes in, Igbo Community Association Midlands. We've been here for well over 20 years, and we've been involved in so many different things. Iwaji, Igbo classes, dance classes, seminars for the youth, seminars for different situations, whether it's health or finance or what have you. We've been pretty busy. But things, again, are changing because we don't just have one set of people, one generation. We have 4 generations. So you have the baby boomers that we will know, right? So those that were born post 1945, who are now probably in their 70s. Then we have the Generation X, like myself, those that were born in the 70s, so who are now in their 50s. Generation Y, or the millennials, as they're called, who are now in their 30s, 35, mid-30s. And then you have the Generation Z, like my son, who is 18, who are in the teens, 20s, and so on, right? And so you have 4 generations, and yet these 4 generations, they look at everything differently. The change is embodied within the generations. They have different views of seeing themselves as an equal. They have different wants, different needs, different outlooks on life. And the question we are asking ourselves, or the challenge that we have to meet as ICAM, is how do we cater for all 4 generations? How do we become an ICAM for all, rather than just one generation, or maybe 2 generations? That's a challenge which myself and my executive are stepping up to. And it's a challenge that will involve you. What do we have to do to become the community, that every person within the community feels valued in that community? And that involves you. It involves you, involves your family, involves your friends, involves people you know, that we all have to come together and create the community that we deserve, the community that we're meant to be. Because we're not going home. Some people might go home on holiday, some people might not. But we have to decide, if it's here we're going to be, what does being here look like when it comes to Igbo culture, traditions, values, systems, processes? Being part of something. How do we support each other? How do we work together? How do we gain information or share information together in a technological world? So these are the things that we all want to tackle together. We're going to create a community that we can be proud of, so that we can bring our Igbo identity back again and enjoy who we are. So I want you to be part of this. You need to be part of this. You should be part of this. You're expected to be part of this. You're not just doing yourself a favor. You're doing a family a favor. The family that you have now, the family that you are yet to have. A huge favor by working together, coming together, working together, so we can build this Igbo community right here in the Midlands. So check our website. It's very easy to remember. It's indigo.co.uk. Just go on our website, have a browse, join, register. It takes 2 minutes to register online. Very simple. Come along to our meetings, come along to our events and be part of the beautiful, rich heritage, the amazing culture that we have. So hopefully I'll be able to speak to you soon. Take care.